Well, it's good to see the creek flowing again. Saturday afternoon, almost 1 o'clock. Just beautiful day out, sun shining. Anyway, welcome back to Bosky Outdoors. I know it's been a while. It's been a rough winter. Really seemed like every time the weekend came around, it was like below zero. I mean, it got down to 20 below zero Fahrenheit some of the weekends and that, and it's just not my cup of tea. I'm not going to come out in that. So there's still a lot of snow out here, a lot more than I thought. I would have brought my snowshoes had I known there was this much. At home, I mean, out in the backyard, and that the snow is almost gone. You know, a lot of the fields coming up, driving up here, they were bare. It was grass. You know, up here there's still, you know, at least 8 inches of snow. You know, and it's really wet snow. Good for snowballs. But anyway, it's good to see the creek flowing, and so I can get some water out of this, because carrying water is just way too heavy. You know, melting snow, that just takes a long time, takes a lot of fire. But this time of year, you get a lot of stuff in the snow. I mean, you see all the impurities, all the black stuff falling off the trees, and who knows what it all is and that. So, so I'm happy to see the water flowing in that, because I can boil that down really quick and have some water to drink and cook with. So anyway, well, thanks again for coming back and watching this episode. We'll get going. I plan on spending the night out here. All right, come on along. That's frozen in. Okay. Well, that should do it. Good enough. This is just, it's all ice underneath the snow, and I'm afraid it's gonna, with me walking on it and that, it's gonna be more ice. So that's what you gotta deal with. Just gotta be careful getting out of bed, because it's gonna be slick. Oh, working up a sweat out here. Anyway, let's check this out, see how dry it is. It is. It's really dry under here. I'm very happy. It's really held up for 2 years now, this tarp. I know they're just the cheapies you get at Menards or your big box stores. And eventually you got to replace them, but so far it's been pretty good. Leaves are nice and dry. A little box with extra stuff in it. Here's my hook for the tripod. Some extra birch bark. The all-important teepee. Alright. Let me get this set up. That way I can go out and look for some antler sheds. Hopefully the neighbors around here haven't found them all. But anyway, it's a nice day for a good walk. Alright. Well, this trip, trying out a few new pieces of gear that I got. The backpack, to me, it's kind of a medium-sized pack. Seemed to work really well, you know, but for winter camping, you got to bring a lot of heavier stuff, you know, clothes. Everything is just a little heavier, bigger, bulkier and that, so it's a little small for that. You saw I had my sleeping bag hanging off the back, and it's bouncing, it hit my legs. Didn't really bother me that much, but I'd rather it didn't do that. In the past, I've been using a Chase Lounge mattress, and that thing was like that big around when I rolled it up. You know, just a pain in the butt to bring back. I'd have to carry it, you know, pulling my sled, because I wouldn't even fit on that. And my sleeping bag was just this huge sleeping bag from Cabela's that I bought probably 30 years ago. And it's warm, but it's just weighs a ton. And anyway, I didn't want to bring that back here this time either, because it's always supposed to get down to around 30 degrees Fahrenheit at night. So I got a sleeping bag that's good to 40 degrees, but I have a wool blanket that I put inside it, so I'm going to try that. It seemed really warm in my living room, so I'll try it out. And but anyway, getting back to the mattress, I got this air mattress. I know people say, yeah, don't use an air mattress in the winter, you get air underneath you, but it's only that thick. It's not like it's a ton of air. It's a dual chamber, so if one side gets a hole in it and it loses air, I don't lose all my air. I'm not sleeping on the ground still, because the other chamber is still full of air. Unless I get two holes, well then I'm screwed. But anyway, it's a Trazon, T-R-A-Z-O-N. Got a little pouch, and inside are the instructions and a patch kit. Got a little strap to hold it together. And it seems really nice. It only weighs a couple, probably not even 2 pounds, would be my guess. And I've blown it up a few times at home, and each chamber, literally 12 to 13 good blows in it, and it's full. So it doesn't take long to fill it at all. And to let the air out, you just open up the second valve, and it's got a, you know, like a 3/4 inch hole, and it airs out, boom, like that. So it seems really nice, you know. I am definitely not endorsed by any of these products. Some of these I'm trying for the first time. I'll let you know how I like them, how I dislike them. The only thing so far I don't like about this is to get the big valve open to let the air out. It's really tough to get open, you know, and I'm sure in time it'll get a little easier than that, but so far that's my only complaint, because like I said, I've had it blown up a few times at home, you know, laid on it watching TV and whatnot. They just got this stuff over the winter. I got a new microphone for my camera, because the last outing I didn't show it, but I took a good fall, and I didn't get broke, but my microphone got broke. And I've already had to glue it one time before, and this time there was no gluing it because some of the parts of the mount broke off. Also, I lost those in the snow. So hopefully this new microphone is working out good. So anyway, I'm going to get this blown up and get the bed set up and go for a hike. I know you've seen the chair before. It's by Marchway, and I love this thing. This is a great chair. I brought this up to the Boundary Waters. It's been back here every time. It's just a great chair to have. Lightweight, aluminum. It's got the big feet for the snow and sand. And then I bought this little guy, if I can get it out of the bag. This is also by Marchway. I mean, I trust the chair, so I thought I'd trust this. It's just a blow-up pillow by Marchway. That'll be nice. A lot nicer than trying to use a coat or a pair of pants or something for a pillow. That literally weighed probably 5 ounces, if that. Oh, beautiful out here. Well, these are pretty close to being done. I got some friends showing up for dinner. I'm making the ribs. They're bringing some side dishes. And it's going to be a good time out here. I never had anybody out at my camp before, but since he's the landowner, I guess I got to let him come out once in a while. And I'm sure that they will enjoy this. Oh, I hear voices. Must be company coming.
How do my gators work? They work really well. I know.
Well.
Oh, we didn't bring chairs. Shoot.
You didn't bring chairs?
No.
Duh.
Okay. There's dessert in there. We'll have some of those. And there's 3 eggs if you're having eggs tomorrow. Yeah, from here, it's about an hour and 8 minutes.
Oh, it's that far? Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty much Monticello. You go through Big Lake, then you get down to Monticello, you take a right, and it's...
So this is my friend Don and his wife Deb. They're the owners of the land, letting me be a homeless person out here for the weekend.
Squatter.
A squatter. Yep.
We throw pennies in his pot every so often.
Yeah. I should put a hat out there. Do a little dance. Well, it was a really nice day. Just peaceful out here. Beautiful blue sky this afternoon. Friends over for dinner. Got enough firewood from cutting and splitting last fall. Didn't have to worry about that in the deep snow, and life is good. It's getting close to 9 o'clock, and I'll probably turn in pretty soon. So, I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning. It is very early still. Sun's not quite up yet. It's going to be pretty soon. That was probably the worst night I've ever spent out here. The most uncomfortable. It was cold. My sleeping bag with the blanket inside it just didn't cut it very well. Just too much of an opening. My feet got cold, my head would get cold, and about midnight, the coyotes started howling, and they howled all night. My camera wasn't in reach, so I didn't get any of that on film or tape or anything like that. But yeah, it just kept me up. Literally, I've been awake since midnight, I think. So I think a good nap this afternoon is in order for me. Anyway, make the best of it. I'm still out here in God's country. This is just, it's cold, but it's still nice to be out, getting my toes warmed up here, and got some water going, get some coffee, and some hot cereal. Well, as far as the gear goes, the new stuff, pillow worked good. It was the right height in that. The only problem is I think I need to get like a little pillowcase for it or something, because it's really slippery. It wants to just slide out from underneath your head. Because you're talking like vinyl on vinyl, so it's going to do that. The mattress pad, that worked out really well. I mean, it was, if I sit down, I'm sitting on the ground, but when I'm laying on it, my weight's dispersed out over it, and I was comfortable on sleeping on the ground, that's for sure. Because I have no pad underneath that at all. I left my foam pad at home, so just that 3-inch thick dual chamber mattress pad worked out really well. It's very comfortable. My hips didn't hurt, no nothing. I'm a side sleeper. The backpack, that worked great. You know, no complaints there at all. What else was there? That was about it. Anyway, thanks for coming along on this little outing. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing this morning. Probably just pack up and go. Not much to do in the winter. You know, when it gets, right now it's 25 degrees out and it's below freezing. This is Fahrenheit, so it's 7 below freezing mark. So, but it's supposed to get up to like 56 degrees today, and that'll be really nice. And all this stuff is going to turn all sloppy again, like it was yesterday. And I had to walk through a lot of water just to get here that was under the snow. But so it's not fun to walk around in the wet snow like this, because you get tired out very fast. So anyway, that's my story. I'm getting old. Hey, what can I say? I'm getting old. But what a beautiful morning. Anyway, thanks again for coming along. I'll see you next time on the trail.